Welcome back to the Old English Debrief, your show for Tigers news. It's Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. And before we get into the heat of spring training, I do have a quick update on the show's schedule. To make sure that I'm bringing you the most focused and high energy coverage possible, I'm going to be shifting from a daily format, Monday through Sunday, to a 3-day-a-week schedule. This is going to be Mondays, called the Series Wrap, where we recap everything from the weekend series while you're back at work for that morning commute. Wednesdays, the midweek check-in, like today, we'll cover the Monday and Tuesday action, dive into our open mic segments, and look ahead to Thursday's openers. And Fridays, the weekend preview, where we set the stage and get the hype rolling for big weekend matchups. With that out of the way, just remember that we are pretty much anywhere that you can listen to podcasts now. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Overcast, Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, etc. You listen to podcasts on it, we are probably there. Please leave a review, leave a comment, head over to YouTube, follow, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And with that, let's get right into the intro here. The waiting's finally over. The Baseball Classic officially starts tonight. Before we look at the late night first pitch in Tokyo, we have a packed slate to cover. Half the squad is finishing up that electric showcase in Santo Domingo, while the other half is hosting an international exhibition right here in Lakeland. It's a full day of Tigers baseball, so let's get to the recap from yesterday's madness. High stakes in Santo Domingo. Yesterday's expedition at Estadio Quisqueya, I believe, was an absolute fireworks show. While the Tigers fell to 12-4 to a loaded Dominican Republic squad, the final score was almost irrelevant compared to the Statcast data that we saw. The young guys didn't just show up, they owned the spotlight, led by Kevin McGonigle. On the very first pitch of the game from Luis Severino, McGonigle launched a 461-foot home run with an exit velo of 110 miles per hour. That was the longest home run of the entire game, beating out every single Dominican superstar. He finished the day perfect, 3 for 3 with a walk and 3 RBIs. We also saw Colt Keith stay red hot with a double, and Spencer Torkelson showed some elite discipline with a hit and a walk. On the flip side of that, the Dominican Republic showed exactly why they are the favorites. Junior Caminero, hit a ball 118 miles per hour, and Juan Soto and Fernando Tatis Jr. both left the yard. The biggest eye-opener, though, was the velocity gap. The pitching staff for the Dominican Republic hit 100 miles per hour, while ours maxed out at 96. It was a tough afternoon for Ty Madden, who gave up 3 runs in 2 innings, and Brant Herter, who was tagged for 5 runs in a single frame. After this game, are we ready to anoint Kevin McGonigle as he's on the big league club? He just outdistanced the best hitters in the world in their own backyard. Does that 461 foot blast change your timeline for when he should be in Detroit? Are you ready to say he has done enough? You've seen enough. For me personally, while I am so ecstatic to see him start this season with just a hot bat and doing really well at short, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, so to speak. So as long as he continues, I think what he's got to do is keep doing what he's doing now, and make the organization say no to him. And right now, if the season started tomorrow, I think it'd be pretty difficult to say you are not going to be on the big league club. So just keep on doing what you're doing, big dog. For today, game 1, we're going to wrap up in Santo Domingo. The showcase wraps up at 2:05 p.m. on MLB Network. We're going to treat this as a bullpen day with Birch Smith getting the start. Keep your eyes out on Kevin McGonigle at the top of the order again to see if he can follow up yesterday's huge performance. We're also going to watch Max Clark in center field and Tyron Lorenzo behind the plate. Game 2 is here in the United States, back at Joker Marchant Stadium at 1:05 p.m. We have the home squad taking on Team Panama. Jack Flaherty is going to be on the mound, looking to sharpen his command. This lineup features more of the established core, including Parker Meadows, who's been struggling as of late, Kerry Carpenter, Jace Young at third base. We've got the prospects over in the Dominican Republic and the vets in Lakeland. Which game are you going to be keeping a closer eye on today? Are you looking for Flaherty to dominate Panama or just refreshing the box score to see if McGonigle can hit another one to the moon? As far as MLB news goes today, the World Baseball Classic officially kicks off tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 20 nations across 4 global venues. Here is your ultimate guide to the pools, the dates, and the must-watch games. In Pool C, this will be taking place in Tokyo, Japan, at the Tokyo Dome, which starts tonight, March 4th. Teams in Pool C include Japan, South Korea, Australia, Chinese Taipei, and Czechia. First pitch is Australia versus Chinese Taipei tonight at 10 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. And a key game in this pool is South Korea versus Japan on Saturday, March 7th at 5 a.m. Eastern. In Pool A, we have San Juan, Puerto Rico. We have Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, Colombia. And some key games in this pool include Cuba versus Puerto Rico on Monday, March 9th. In Pool B, which takes place in Houston, Texas, at Dakin Park, March 6th through the 11th. Teams there include USA, Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, which is the team that our own Tarik Skubal will be pitching against, and Brazil. Key game for this pool is Mexico versus USA on Monday, March 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern. This is where Tarik Skubal and Paul Skeens are going to lead that charge. And then Pool D is in Miami, Florida at Lone Depot Park, March 6th through the 11th as well. Teams include the aforementioned Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Netherlands, Nicaragua, and Israel. A key game for this pool is the Dominican Republic versus Venezuela, 2 heavy hitters to close that pool out on Wednesday, March 11th at 8 p.m. And then the knockout stage, the way that's going to work is the 2 top teams from each pool advance to the quarterfinals on March 13th and 14th. The semifinals follow on the 15th and 16th, and the championship game is set for Tuesday, March 17th at 8 p.m. in Miami. With first pitch of the World Baseball Classic just hours away, do we think that Team USA has the depth and the talent to take the crown? Or is it the depth of Japan or the Dominican Republic, just too much? Give me your boldest WBC predictions before first pitch tonight. Well, that's going to be wrapping up episode 10. Between Kevin McGonigle's moonshot and the world stage opening up tonight, the 2026 season is officially in high gear. Our Tigers question of the day is, after seeing McGonigle's 110 mile per hour, 461 foot bomb yesterday, do you think he's officially the untouchable prospect in the system? And the MLB question of the day is, who are you going to take it to win it all in the World Baseball Classic? Team USA, Japan, or the Dominican Republic? Or do you have somebody else? Let me know in the comments below. Drop your comments on Spotify and head over to our YouTube channel, The Old English Debrief, to follow the show and leave a comment. And remember that we're going to that 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting officially today. So I will not be back with you till Friday to preview the WBC weekend action. Be kind to each other, and go Tigers for life.